Hey everybody, Tom Barnes. Stories from the 78th, and the 78 being the Rodders Park neighborhood here at the Lifeline Theater. Check that out. 41 years they've been around in this neighborhood, bringing folks local live theater entertainment. It's fantastic. Right off the Morse stop on the Red Line, I'm going to talk to John. He adapted a Vonnegut novel, Cat's Cradle. It's playing now through October here on the main stage at the Lifeline Theater. Let's go say hi to John now and hear all about it. All right, so you're taking a look at some of the set design here at the Lifeline Theater in Rodders Park. And adoringly looking on, John, my new friend here. How you doing, John?
Doing great.
So, John, 41st season of live community theater right here in the Rodders Park neighborhood, and you have a new show going on right now. Talk about it real quick.
Well, this is Cat's Cradle.
Yeah.
I adapted from the Kurt Vonnegut novel.
No
This
small
is-
feat, right?
Yeah, no small
And that's
feat.
you who adapted it.
Adapted it,
Yeah.
I guess, initially 22 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and now it's being remounted. This is starting off the 41st season
Mm-hmm.
here at Lifeline. I think we've twisted it around and cleaned it up a little bit, and slightly new takes on a lot of the stuff. So it's like a new production.
That's very exciting. And you mentioned 41st year.
Yeah.
That's incredible run for any theater company in anywhere, and to survive the pandemic. And here we are up in Rodders Park. I imagine it means a lot for you to have folks within the neighborhood come up here and see the shows that you guys put on, and it continues to be a huge success here in the Rodders Park neighborhood.
Well, yeah, it's fingers crossed. It stays here for much longer. But yeah, it's been 41 years here and a lot of community support and outreach by the theater. I think it's, people should know about Lifeline Theater here.
And
in
that's why
Rogers
we're
Park.
here, right?
Yeah.
So what's one of your favorite things about the theater? Since you mentioned that people should know about it, what are the things they should know?
Well, I like the size, how intimate this theater is. It's great for performers. And we say big stories up close. You're going to come here, you're definitely going to be up close. So that's one of the things I like about it. I also like that that we adapt novels. Most of the stuff is adaptations of popular, hopefully, novels, even the kids series. So those are two major things I like about it.
Right, and you've been here since '98, you mentioned,
Yeah,
and you
I think so.
adapted this play or this story some 22 years ago. So
That's
it's
right.
been, remedied over the last 22 years, or have you kept it the same?
A lot of it was kept the same. I think a lot of the issues that the play deals with in sort of a cynical and playful way are still issues going on today. I guess the first run didn't fix all those issues, so they're still around.
And the fact that it is here in Chicago and we're on the set right here, it's
Yeah.
people in the city working, volunteering, being a part of this theater. I imagine that's the only way it's successful, right?
That's right. Everybody's pitching in. We have a great artistic ensemble full of designers and writers, and even a handful of actors. And it's really a group effort, I would say. The artistic ensemble is very supportive of the current productions, and they get a lot of input into the shows.
And this particular show is running through when?
I believe it runs through October 22nd.
So people have time now to come and take a look at it. But before we say goodbye, what are they in for when they come to this particular show?
Well, I think if you're a Vonnegut fan, which I hope you are, you're in for seeing a pretty faithful adaptation of Cat's Cradle, my favorite Vonnegut novel. So I think you'll be delighted by how faithful the adaptation is. If you're new to Vonnegut, you're going to see a story that's, the plot is ridiculous and it's tricky to keep up with. So you're going to see the actors have some fun up here with the characters and the story. I think that's how Vonnegut intended, that it's a fun to watch, but then the message or two gets driven home by the end of the story.
That's fantastic. Well, I look forward to seeing it. And for folks that want to buy tickets, what's the best way for them to go about doing it?
Well, you can go online for tickets, www.lifelinetheater.com, or you can call the box office here. I'm not going to try to give you that number.
No, that's fine. That's what the website's for, right? And you're right off the red line right here.
Right here at Morse on the red line.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Hey, my pleasure.
Yeah, you should come out here and visit my friend John in this wonderful theater that is the Lifeline Theater here in Rogers Park. TomBarneyChicago@gmail.com or storiesfromthe78.com if you want more. Thanks again. Appreciate it, sir.
Thank you.